In this video, I'm going to be doing some word problems that involve integers. And I picked 2 word problems that show up pretty frequently on quizzes, tests, and state tests. I'm going to be doing a couple different strategies to solve these word problems, such as scoreboards and drawing pictures. So I'm going to start with this one. The temperature on a winter night in Webster is negative 15 degrees Celsius. Since that's important, I'm going to box that information. The temperature decreases, all right, by 4 degrees Celsius. Even the word decreases is important when you know you're going to have to be adding and subtracting later on. What is the new temperature in degrees Celsius? So let me just reread the problem, knowing what's important. The temperature on a winter night in Webster is negative 15 degrees Celsius, and the temperature decreases by 4 degrees Celsius. So since the temperature is going down, my new temperature needs to be even colder than negative 15 degrees Celsius. So there's 2 ways I could solve this right off the top of my head. First, what temperature did you start at? Negative 15. And did the temperature increase or decrease? It decreased. So we're going to go down or subtract to find the new temperature. It decreased. How much did it decrease by? 4. The temperature is going to be colder by 4 degrees. I could make a scoreboard here. Negative 15 and negative 4. Both of those numbers are negative. Did positives win anything? No. So my final score is negatives win by 19 points. The new temperature is negative 19 degrees. Another way that you could solve this problem is to make a scoreboard. To make a number line. So let's see. When I make a number line, I always just start with 0 so that I know where my negatives and my positives lie on the number line. So it starts off at negative 15 degrees, and then the temperature decreases 4 degrees. Now I'm not going to put the number 4 degrees or negative 4 degrees anywhere because it's not telling me that the temperature ever was 4 degrees. It's telling me that the temperature goes down by 4 degrees. So if I start at negative 15, I'm going to go down 4 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 15, negative 16, negative 17, negative 18, negative 19. So in both cases, I got negative 19. Does this make sense? Well, the temperature was negative 15, and it went down. Is this a colder temperature? Yes. Always make sure that your answers are reasonable. Okay, let's go over this next one. Abigail is swimming 3 feet under the surface of the Pacific Ocean. 3 feet under the surface. Above her head, there is a pelican 22 feet above the water surface. The pelican is 22 feet above the water surface. What is the distance between Abigail and the pelican? And I'm giving you a hint here that this is really easy to do if you draw a picture and you can visualize it. So let's read it again. Abigail is swimming 3 feet under the surface of the Pacific Ocean. Above her head, there is a pelican 22 feet above the water's surface. What's the distance between Abigail and the pelican? All right, so again, I like to draw my number lines starting with 0. And in this problem, the water surface is 0. So maybe I'm even going to draw the water. Where's Abigail? Abigail is swimming 3 feet under the water surface. 3 feet, so that's negative 3 on a number line. And here's Abigail. Burp, 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 burp. Okay? Above her head, the pelican is 22 feet above the water surface. So way up here, 22 feet above the water surface, here's the pelican. What's the distance between Abigail and the pelican? Now, I'm not going to do 22 minus 3 because the distance from the pelican to the water itself is already 22 feet. How much further would I have to travel to get to Abigail? 3 more feet. So what's the total distance that you just had to travel to get from the pelican to the surface of the water to Abigail, who's even further below the surface of the water? 25 feet. This is a case where drawing a picture accurately is really going to help you visualize the problem. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Please see me if you have any questions.